Since our last meeting, Dr. Robinson has actively been building trust, being interactive and engaged in the community, and witnessing the university reap the benefits on the road to the top 100. The FAMU community-based COVID-19 test site at Bragg Memorial Stadium has administered nearly 270,000 tests since April 25th of last year. The site continues to receive rave reviews for its operation and efficiency and has become a source of trust in the fight against the pandemic. Dr. Robinson received his second vaccination on national television and discussed the importance of getting the vaccine on MSNBC.
Well, there are some concerns in the community about the vaccine. We believe, however, having a trusted partner like Florida A&M University, having vaccines available on this campus would help the community get beyond that. And so we're really excited about the opportunity to offer the vaccine here on our campus.
Last week, a new COVID-19 vaccine site opened at the Alfred Lawson Jr. Multipurpose Center and Teaching Gymnasium, serving healthcare workers with direct patient contact and underserved residents 65 years and over. Staffed and operated by the Florida Division of Emergency Management in collaboration with the Florida Department of Health, Leon County, the site operates from 9 a.m. to 1, 7 days a week, and distributes up to 200 vaccine doses daily during the first 4 weeks. The site is expected to expand later to 400 doses per day. Another example of trust in FAMU, especially in tackling vaccine hesitancy by people of color. To promote the new vaccine site, Dr. Robinson was interviewed by Joe Bullard on his highly rated radio show. An additional promotional flyer and letter to the community was distributed to churches, direct support organizations, and media partners encouraging vaccinations as part of the COVID-19 response. Governor Ron DeSantis appointed alumni Michael DuBose and Otis Clant II to the FAMU Board of Trustees. They joined 4 more alumni, trustees Kristen Harper, Craig Reed, Kenward Kenny Stone, and board chair Kelvin Lawson as the most alumni ever to serve on the Board of Trustees. Trustee Craig Reed was honored with the Dave Barclay Affirmative Action in Industry Award at the recent 2021 Black Engineer of the Year Awards STEM Global Competitiveness Conference. And Trustee and Vice Chair Kimberly Moore received the Idle Kari Exemplary Leadership Award through the Chair Academy. Congratulations to Trustees Reed and Moore. Your engagement helps elevate FAMU. Dr. Robinson carried the Florida A&M banner and held it high in a relatively new phenomenon, interaction with a younger demographic, students who are just beginning to think about going to college. FAMU alumnus and principal of PS 132Q, the Ralph Bunche School in New York City, Dex Baptiste, invited Dr. Robinson to speak to students, parents, and teachers on HBCU Alumni Night. Baptiste is a graduate of the School of Journalism and Graphic Communication, and PS 132Q serves pre-K to 5th graders. Dr. Robinson also spoke to the Albany, Georgia Boys and Girls Club, and while the club leaders were promoting Albany State, many of the boys and girls expressed their interest in coming to FAMU. Famed author Dr. Seuss's birthday was March 2nd, and Dr. Robinson was asked to read one of his books to Cottondale, Florida Elementary School's pre-kindergarten to 5th grade students. Dr. Robinson read The Lorax. The FAMU Developmental Research School also got in on the action as part of the STEM Literacy Reading Night, where Dr. Robinson read to students from 3rd to 5th grade the book Dr. Renee H. Explores the Universe. Dr. Robinson spoke to the Rattler Boosters, the athletic department staff, the virtual Orange Blossom Classic promotional meeting, the Polk County Alumni Chapter Scholars event, and the Leon County Alumni Chapter. Speaking of alumni, Dr. Latoya Miles was appointed director of the Atmospheric Turbulence and Diffusion Division of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's Air Resources Laboratory in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Miles was Dr. Robinson's first doctoral student. Marcy Muldrow Sanders returned to FAMU as the director of the National Security Innovation Network, and Jerry Lorenzo and his Fear of God company have signed a long-term partnership with Adidas. In January, we celebrated the 91st birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. with alumnus and state senator Bobby Powell Jr. as the keynote speaker.
To you, the FAMU universe, the FAMU league, I say, we gon' be all right. I say, we gon' be all right. I say, we gon' be all right.
And 5 outstanding students received the MLK Leadership Award. Miss FAMU Erica Johnson and Mr. FAMU Kamani Jackson, whose gifts and talents have elevated the university. And trustee and SGA President Xavier McClinton and Vice President Carrington Wiggum, who provided unparalleled leadership during these unprecedented times. And FAMU linebacker Blake Simpson, who organized a peaceful march on the Capitol to protest racial injustice against black males. Dr. Robinson gave his State of the University address, Sustaining Excellence.
I think it's fair to say that with some degree of modesty and humility, that as an institution and as a family, we have achieved a measure of excellence in operation of this institution and in the delivery of services, first to our students, to our community, and to those entities and agencies who provided or invested resources in this great institution. But as you heard from President Cavazos, we cannot let our guard down. We must not assume that the battle is over.
He also updated students, faculty, and staff with a virtual town hall on university operations for the spring semester and spoke directly to students on the State of the Student virtual town hall. One of the major highlights of this semester was the Black History Month virtual town hall that featured the presidents of Spelman College, Howard University, and South Carolina State. The interaction and engagement among these leaders demonstrated the power of HBCUs when we collaborate and come together. Our very own Carmen Cummings moderated the event, and Dr. Robinson served as the gracious host. More than 5,000 people tuned in, watched on Zoom or Facebook Live.
That's what's so wonderful about being at an HBCU, that you're in a community that cares about you. And it's not only the students, it's the faculty who want you to succeed and hold the highest expectations for you. It's the staff who are there expressly for your excellence and your success.
To say the least, Dr. Robinson, representing FAMU, is in high demand as a national thought leader. He's been a panelist for Congressman Tim Scott's HBCU Fly-In, the National Forum for Black Public Administrators, and Bank of America's HBCUs Let's Get Real. He's provided remarks for the National Museum of African American History and Culture, the 11th Annual National African Black Psychology Conference, the Interinstitutional Committee of Auxiliary Services Administrators Conference, the College of Agriculture and Food Sciences Career Pathways Conference, the FAMU Spring Literary Forum, and the 65th anniversary of the Broward County chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated's virtual telethon. The university's visibility and accolades are exceeding all expectations. More than 5,000 people have taken the virtual tour in the last 90 days and have never set foot on campus. All of these are benefits to FAMU, fueling corporate and alumni support that has already surpassed the goal, including a $1 million gift from TikTok. With the award-winning annual Day of Giving scheduled for March 25th and 26th this year, we're trying to reach the $10 million mark. Renovations have begun to Bragg Stadium thanks to a $10 million investment from the Blueprint Intergovernmental Agency, and the Marching 100 played for the presidential inauguration and will play during the NBA All-Star Player Introductions, the third national appearance for the band this year. The building of trust and engagement by sharing the FAMU story has delivered significant benefits even during unprecedented times. With the average incoming GPA of 3.91 for students applying for fall 2021, over 6,000 applications received for the freshman class, moving up to 117 from number 123 on the U.S. News and World Report rankings of top public universities, the top public HBCU for the second consecutive year, and 20th among all colleges and universities in the Social Mobility Index. FAMU is rising. Finally, this is the last Board of Trustees meeting for Vice President for Strategic Planning, Analysis, and Institutional Effectiveness, Beverly Barrington. Vice President Barrington provides oversight for the university's strategic planning, institutional research, and assessment units. With more than 30 years of experience in higher education, she began her career at FAMU as a computer programmer. She has served in numerous administrative positions, including strategic planning, technology management and development, regional accreditation, institutional research and reporting, and project management. FAMU is meeting the metrics and is indeed a better place because of her commitment and dedication. Thank you, Beverly, for always striking from the top. Now on to the Top 100. This is Keith Miles reporting.